What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry we've been MIA for a little bit, been super busy here at the shop. So gonna give y'all an update on the turbo truck and show you what we got here. So currently, last video we got the steam port kit installed and we were installing the intake. We got the intake installed fully. These intake manifold bolts torqued to 108 inch-pounds, 106 inch-pounds, these little 8 millimeters. Then we got our new map sensor installed. We extended our harness here for the intake air temperature sensor. So Joe de-loomed this. You can see if I pull it back there, you see it moving right there, that's it. So we de-loomed that, rewired it, extended it out, got it brought over here, and that's gonna go into the air inlet pipe here. Then we went ahead, we do have the transmission installed along with the drive line. Pretty much everything underneath is buttoned up for the most part. And we also upgraded alternator pulley, a behemoth of a wire coming in here. You can see, try to make everything look good as possible, dremeled it out, rounded it out. Something that I'm super proud of Joe on, we cut this and fabbed this bar up. So it's bolted in here, nuts and bolts all the way through, and bolts to the intercooler. It's very center. It also doesn't ride on the radiator at all, and it's very strong for a hood. Here, hold that, Joe. I mean, it ain't going nowhere, and it also, it looks pretty factory the way it's set up. We might have to trim the grill a little bit to fit around this. Then we also trimmed our front support here for our headlights. So we trimmed this to make it look as factory as possible, where we can clear our charge air boots. We made it match on both sides, trimmed it out, and make it look really, really well. Then we also cut our first piece of cold side piping over here. So we got this in here. We do need to bead roll it, that way we can get clamps on it and put it in a place to stay. We did delete the AC, which y'all have seen before. But this video, we're gonna turn around and just get a little bit more done on the truck and bring y'all along for it. Sorry for no updates recently, just been super busy with home stuff, shop stuff, work stuff.
And this is kind of tedious stuff too.
Yeah, this is tedious
stuff.
Joe will go over some of the stuff like his injectors, his injector harness extensions, and things he did to make certain things work. We do have a MSD two-step on this thing. So we still got to wire that up and a lot of other things we still got to do. But stick around, enjoy the video, and appreciate y'all tuning in.
All right, so with this intake, I'm going to try out this little adapter from Glow Shift, which kind of adapts this fuel pressure gauge in here. So we'll try that out. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. We'll see. Here's the MSD two-step wiring. It kind of runs around here nice and neat and up under here. These are Deca 80-pound injectors. Deca 80-pound injectors, and these are just Amazon at harness extensions or whatever. So these are Delphi Multi-Tech 2 injector connectors. So basically that's what's for the trucks, the Multi-Tech 2 into EV6, I believe. So it's a Multi-Tech 2 to EV6 adapter. These injectors are EV6 Decas. And like Colt said, I extended this out of the map harness, or not the map harness, the MAF harness. So this is I don't think it's got a part number on it. Just a GM IAT sensor. So you can look that up and Google it. But it comes out of this MAF harness right here. You cut the brown or the tan and the black wires, and what I've done was cut it down here, so if I ever need to reconnect it, I can. Pulled it all the way back up the harness, wrapped it in some tape so it looks super clean. I think it's Teva tape or Tessa tape. Let's see. This is this brand X Fasten, but I think it's also called Tesa or Teva. Going to go into the intercooler pipe right here next to the blow-off valve. This is the other side of the MSD two-step, and then we still got to mount it over here somewhere. Let's see. I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions, just hit us up. Air motive gauge. Got the plugs and wires in. Plugs are TR6s. Oh, one other thing I wanted to mention. So right here in this log manifold, it has a port for the O2 sensor. So literally all I done was just bundled up the wiring harness that goes back there. Since we're deleting the rear O2s, I just neatly bundled up right here, leaving this front O2 sensor harness right here, and it just nice and neatly plugs right here. The other front O2 sensor is gonna go in the crossover pipe, and we'll show you that later. That's the only thing we like right now, is to finish up the exhaust, the crossover, and the cold side. This is a ICT billet oil drain plate. 10 AN drain line here, and I'll show you underneath what it looks like. So here's the drain here. Running back up that way. Starter's gonna go here. We haven't mounted it yet. I actually broke it, so I gotta get a new one. But it's right above the coolant level sensor, and it works out nicely there. Transmission's back installed. Drive shaft. And then on this side, let's see. On this side is the feed, ICT billet plate. I am gonna have to get a 90-degree elbow adapter for this because it's a little bit too close to the manifold there, so we'll fix that. Back here's a 2-bar map sensor. So hopefully we can go to, I think what I was reading is barometric pressure at sea level is like around 14 pounds. Double that. That should be about how much boost we can run, about 14 extra pounds of boost. Not much left though. All right, leave a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, all the things they tell you, and we'll see you next time.